Yeah, in absence of volunteer, somebody raise up hand, Samanyora. Please make a contribution, please, before. Unmute yourself, Mr. Anyora.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. This is Sam Anyora, Samamke Odobra, Sydney. And I thank everybody, every Biafran, every non-Biafran, wherever they are, and they are listening to this radio Biafra. We can never overemphasize this our preaching to our people to understand this, that our quest for Biafra and our quest for our leader to be released. We will continue to do this until we achieve what we are looking for. We can never rest on our horse. And I'll tell everybody who is involved not to also rest, because the fight is on. We should continue to preach. We should continue to educate. We should continue to announce, to publicize, and to encourage our people to remain resolute. It is no more a new news that the Zoo government of Nigeria are slaughtering our peoples in number. It's no more a new news that the Zoo government of Nigeria is using propaganda against us. It is now up to us to understand this in totality of it. Whatever they're publishing, whatever they're saying, in every media houses, that we should understand that these are their propagandas against us. They go and commit atrocities, and they term it that the Biafrans or Ipob members are the ones who are doing this. Let me tell us that Ipob members or Biafrans, or we who are involved in this fight for freedom, we don't destroy things. We don't kill people, we don't men. Biafra stands for truth, and we remain a truthful nation. Ipob remains a truthful organization, can never be involved in such atrocities. Let people hear it loud and clear now, whether you are in the village, wherever you are, home and abroad, that every single atrocity committed in the Biafra land is committed by Nigerian government, by the Zoo government and their cohorts. And it's time to now let every single person understand and know that these are the way and the propaganda they're using against us by saying that our people are the ones who are killing our people. I understand that there are some people who are sycophants, but their time is up. We cannot continue to see them go against our people, use the Zoo government or the Nigerian idiots to kill our people. It's time now to condemn them, because the word of God says in Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21, the power of death are in the life and death are in the power of the tongue. And I'm using that power in my tongue ordained to condemn every single person in Biafra land who is going against our quest for freedom, who is fighting against us, who is using our people against us, who is thwarting our efforts to gain freedom and to release our leader. These people, I condemn them to death in totality today. And I call upon the wrath of God upon them. It's gonna be like in the olden days. The Israelites, when the wrath of God came, He smite all the people of Egypt and Pharaoh and his people. And they realized that God is the true God. That is a God of anger. Calling God, the anger of God to be upon these people who are working against us from today. They will never see goodness in their life anymore. I tell our people, place and place. Never be confused or convinced in whichever way that these people are coming. Make sure you realize when they are coming and what they're saying and how they're saying it, so that you will know how to put up a defense. And these are the things that we're educating you today, to understand that these are the propagandas that propaganda they're using against our people and against us. So do not be confused. Never you fall prey to their gimmicks and rhetorics, because they are just doing that to get our people turned against our people. Unfortunately, some of people are falling prey to this. I call upon the Biafrans, our people, the Ipob people members, please and please, never allow these people to use you. Never allow them to confuse you. Never allow them to maneuver you or manipulate you in whichever way, in any form. Because if you allow them to do this, you will continue to be suppressed within suppression from when Nigeria got independence and then got to the war time, civilian war time. And since then, they have been suppressing us, and we are saying that enough is enough. If you love your children, if you love your children's children, if you love the future of Biafra, this is the time to rise up. This is the time to raise your head up. This is the time to let every single person in Biafra land, whether young or old, whether men or women, whether girls or boys, whether male or females, that enough to let these people know that enough is enough, and that they need to stand up. If you know what you can do, if you know what you can, the role you can play to make sure that their gimmicks and rhetorics and maneuvering, that it doesn't continue, that it doesn't have to nullify it, you do it. You start doing it, because we urgently need our freedom to secure the future of ours and the future of our children and our generation to come. And most importantly, to get our leader out of the hands of them who are the wicked, because he never committed any offense. It is a right of anybody to seek for freedom. It is a right of anybody to fight for his freedom. It is a right of anybody, and even enshrined in the Nigerian government constitution, that any part of Nigeria can go at any time. So for him now to lead us and be questioning for this freedom is never an offense. And therefore, let's sound it loud and clear to them that because he never committed any offense, he should be let go. He should be let off their hook with no condition. Otherwise, they will meet their water law. Definitely, they will do that. I heard that they're begging him to forsake the quest for Biafra, to denounce Biafra. But that is just a child's play. Because I know our leader, and our leader can never succumb to their oppression. He will never succumb to whichever thing the kind of game they are playing. And we are behind him. I also let people who are getting to the barristers or the Ejiofor and the legal team, I let them know, let him know that we are solidly behind him. And we are fighting. We are doing what we can do. And we should be doing what we can do to support him and to support his freedom and to support the freedom of Biafra and to support the freedom of our people, to guarantee our people's future. I will leave it here because I'm aware, but I praise everyone who is involved in whichever way you are involved and whatever role you're applying to continue to do this, and we will never give up until we achieve our end, till we achieve our victory, which is certain. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Contribution. Well said. So Oluchi here. Let's go to Oluchi. Oluchi, are you here? Unmute yourself and take the microphone. If you are not here at the moment,
I am here.
Let's go. Okay. Ada Biafra, can we hear from you, please?
Day one, good evening, Biafrans all over the world, most especially Biafrans in Biafra land. Afambumada Oluchukwu. Owutelani, we're saddened by what we heard happening recently in our land, most especially the burning of markets, livelihood, people's shelter, mostly in Awamama. It's a very sad news, very depressing, I understand. I can't even say I can feel what you're feeling now because I've never been there. I won't be lying. But I can only offer my sympathy and words of encouragement to lift our spirits up, because that's very, very important in life. No matter how much alive we are,
Oluchi is muted. Oluchi, you are muted, so you can unmute yourself.
Sorry, I did that by error.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Not sure what people heard or not, but I was saying that offering my consolation, words of encouragement, because no matter how much our heart beats when we are alive, if our spirit is gone, if we are not communicating with our internal and external world, which is our spirit and our physical body, then it's also classified as death. So we have to, no matter how much our spirit is giving up, we have to give it a defibrillation, jack it up again to say, no, you can't take our spirits. You can do anything, but not our spirit. We have to stand and face our fears and combat our enemies. It's really hard, I must say, going about our day-to-day activities and having all these struggles in front of us. But if we give up, then that means we've allowed the enemy to win. And I must say we should stop saying rest in peace to most of our people who depart out of the struggle. Instead, we should empower them by saying rest in power. But that's my thoughts already. Because we don't want to paralyze them to feel that they are resting in peace. Why? They never really departed in peace. These people demised out of terrible things being meted on our people by enemies of Umuchukwu Kikabiama. And how dare we say they are resting in peace? No, I don't believe so, but everybody is entitled to their thoughts. We need to empower them. Drag their spirits up wherever they are to know that they also have to fight back to restore their dignity wherever they are, in as much as we are doing our fight with our heartbeats still going on. And with it tonight, I will still call on what I've been saying before. We need to stand firm. We need to stand firm. You know, keep vigilant 24/7. Watch out for ourselves. Seek for how we can use the least thing around us to defend ourselves. Use our brain. You know, most times we keep saying, God help us, God help us. Yes, God will help us, but we also have to help ourselves, because God has done the most by empowering us, giving us the necessary things. See the brain, the heart, to beat, circulate blood into our muscles, to fight. Yes, we have to exercise those brains, exercise those muscles. It's not easy, but we can do it. We can do it. And yeah, I'm just saddened, but I just have to still say that we have to continue to be strong and face our fears and communicate within ourselves. For the guys say, "One way meeting, you know, got take one way meeting, one way got you." The handed the them na koko me met back that I've not looked through to use to empower myself, to defend myself, and stop looking for the one that is nowhere, that someone that we're thinking that are thinking better for us, who are not, will come to rescue us. No, nobody's coming. I hate to say it, but we keep thinking, because over the years we've been groomed to think that, oh, someone somewhere is having good thoughts and they are coming to rescue us. No, they are not. You know, we might see a smile on their face, see what appears to be sympathy on their face, but those are not true. Even with all the philosophies in our land, and you know, we say Ochiabuto. Sometimes I wonder, is it because we are now speaking so much of other languages that we forsake most of these words, which reminds us of the behavior of people? If we remember Ochiabuto, then we'll also be, reminding ourselves that all that we see on people's face, that appear to be kindness or good thoughts are not really one. There are people who are just there for their own interest. And with that, we have to also represent our interest. So with that, I will call on Biafrans all over the world to be vigilant 24/7 and defend yourself. Always find within your environment. Stop looking for something that is not even within your reach to defend yourself. Anything at all. When you activate those third eye, then you begin to see that there are so many things that you can use to be a first aid for yourself until some help somewhere comes. But if we keep thinking that, there's something somewhere that is going to come in a special form to rescue us, then you are paralyzing the morale that you can use to do the basic. And with that, I will say good evening, Biafrans, and thank you all. Keep hanging there and defending yourself. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucy. About Biafra. We go down to Perpetua. Miss Perpetua, unmute yourself. Perpetua is not there?
Yeah, here.
Okay, have the air. Take the microphone, please.
That is a microphone. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're on the air. You're on the air, please. Go on.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I thank God for bringing us also together to talk about so may Chukwu Okike be with all of us and they help us to talk something that will help to solve the problem we are facing. My name is Perpetua Ekechukwu. I hail from Biafra land, Mbese specifically. I reside here in Australia and I'm one of the national coordinators for civilization and culture. I am saddened for what happened, what I heard about how they are burning and killing our people. This is happening every day. I don't know. You know, sometimes I can't hold myself. Tears keep on running out and keep on getting BP and all the rest of them. Because all the atrocities they are committing is affecting us all. We have people there. Even though it may not be your own person, but every person in Biafra land, they are brothers, they are sisters, they are relatives. We are all one. So we used to fight together in the past. I was a teenager when the Biafran War happened. And I saw all the atrocities they committed during that time. The same atrocity they want to commit again. Their aim is to wipe us out and they replace their people. That's why they go into China, going to Pakistan, buying all the whatever they can get the money from our land, buying and borrowing and buying all the ammunitions and that to kill our people. And Mazi and Kanu emphasized on that earlier on and say that they are coming. They are not coming to spare you. That's why I was upset when I heard that our Ezes and the whatever are going to beg them for whatever. They are supposed to beg us. They are the people who offended us, who are killing us for no just cause. No person should beg them. Then as the children of Satan they are, they will recuperate. You're begging us. Maybe we should do more. You know? They will go back and try to find another way to violate that human right. That's why I'm going to talk more on human rights violation. Human rights violation and the root cause of our agitation. So as I talk about human rights violation, I don't know whether you people know what a human rights violation is. It's just, it simply means the right to violate the humans, take away their right to live, destroy their things, mend them and not allow them the freedom they are supposed to have. You know, so as you can see, everything is happening, but the whole world is keeping quiet for the homicide going on in Biafra land, in all parts of the country actually, especially the contraction called Nigeria. But now they brought their war to the southeast. Why? Because they know those the people As soon as they conquer them, they would have conquered everybody. But our people will not allow it. So, as of Anna, to me, I will encourage everybody to tie your ghetto and face the reality. It's time. They are bringing war to us. We are peace-loving people. We love human beings. Asebe berugo bere nke si bi ebele nkukwakwa ya. Ebe ọwụ na ha butere anyị agha. We are not going to run away from it or chicken from it. We have to face them from whatever we can do. The best thing is for us to unite and fight together. So, as the whole world is keeping quiet, why are they keeping quiet is because so many places in this world now are in turmoil. They are fighting one war or the other. Even the China, even the other African countries, and even some part of European countries, even Israel. So many places are fighting war, one war or the other. So all these, what do you call it, Fulani people, they brought their people from all Arab countries, all West African countries. So there's about 7 terrorists in Nigeria, killing and maiming, burning houses, raping children, adopting, demanding ransom, and so on. So the world is full of atrocities and injustice. Like we live in the world plagued with by injustice, discrimination, and intolerance, whereby tyranny governments are vast interested in oppressing innocent citizens instead of protecting them. Whereby also many are harassed, persecuted for their religious belief. As you can see, people they are killing. All those things are violation of human rights. Where freedom of speech is silenced with brutality and imprisonment. So they are committing, even children, women and children are denied of their dignity and refuse their fundamental freedoms. We are on our own. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, we are on our own. So we have to defend ourselves. We have to, by all means. So that's why I keep on hammering. Everybody should stick together so that we can defend ourselves. All those people who are causing confusion and distracting the leaders and trying to divide the people, we are saying IPOB one family. Those people are Satan. They are the weapons of destruction. They want to divide the people who are together. They want to come in and they invest their weapon on the people. So the Nigerian government, they are devil who came to steal, kill, and destroy. They are illiterate thieves and fraudsters. And what they know best how to do is to defraud people, invade them, take over their land and resources. That's what they know much. There is no problem for us to unite together and defend ourselves. Self-defense is not a crime. So even those of them who are forming this group, that group, I'm hearing this group will come here tomorrow, the other group will come there, hey, and some of them are even defending the governors who are who have all compromised, and they want to sell their people for the chicken change they are getting from their masters, because they have sworn allegiance to their masters. So they are killing people anyhow, bringing them to the southeast to kill their brothers and sisters. They will rot in hell. Anyway, I don't like swearing or something like that, but so the way it, to me, I feel like going home and fighting all those wicked people, because during the war, our people used to make their own weapon, their own bomb, and they try to defend themselves, throw it inside their midst. As they gather and they have their armored or whatever they carry, their cars and all that, they throw all those. There's a ways to fight war nowadays. You don't go have guns, you just go make your own weapon. Onye ọwa akpụọ mgbọ ihe na bọmbụ ka a na-akpụ ya, enwere ogbunigwe nwee ndekọ ọzọ a na-use oge ahụ. They fought gallantly. Although we lost the war because the whole world were against us. They didn't understand what was going on and they were against us. Now they're bragging with that and thinking that we have to be their slave forever. If we face them and face them, they cannot defeat us. If we unite and face them, they cannot defeat us. There's no problem, as you can see. There's no problem in the Southeast. The Southeast are peaceful people. But Buhari put his soldiers, wherever soldiers, the air, the land and everything, and the police at the Southeast to keep on slaughtering and displacing people. While as in the North, there are Boko Haram, they are Mati Allah, they are bandits there, slaughtering and displacing their people in the North. They, instead of them to send soldiers there to defend all those poor people, but no, they are coming to Southeast. They think we are this thing, but we are going, our land will swallow them there. They will not live half of their days. They must all perish in that land. Only few of them will survive and run back. They will go back all through Nigeria. Fulanis will run back to wherever they come from. God will fight for us. We have to pray and they also fight gallantly. Like I've given you example, when they fought the war, our people tried their best. So it's now, people shouldn't chicken out and they not fight incessantly and fight, because there are so many incessant killing now. It's coming to the Southeast. It's happening at your own crocodile eyes. You see whatever is happening day by day. How can they go and bomb market where people are getting their daily bread? So UN is the science, what do they call it? Scientologist who initiated the human rights violation, that humans have the right to live, have the right to own whatever they want to own, have the right to have their children and bring them up the way they want, have the right for religion and all that. So human being is free to make a choice of what they want to believe in and what they want to live and eat. So if I keep on calling about the slaughtering and displacing of and killing of innocent people, so as you can see now, the so-called bandits are put back into the armies and they are there destroying and killing people, maiming people, raping people, killing the farmers. A prominent doctor was gunned down by DSS. Eze Imoka also shot dead in his shrine in Oka. Even the politicians are paying for them, decimating their own population, their own brothers and sisters. They shot a young man that buried the mother for no just cause. They try to blame it to ESN. There are so many bandits about 7 of them, ASWAP, ISIS, DSS, even the armies, Mieti Allah, Boko Haram, Al-Qaeda, name them, they are all there. They came to our land, they did the pattern dance 1, pattern dance 2, pattern dance 3. Now they do golden dawn, whatever they call it, burning people and killing them. Nigerian people have never been united. It is only the political elite who are united in terms of holding power and what they can gain from their stomach. There is no difference between a man who planted the seed and who watered it. Innocent people were being massacred in Koro local government. The young people were born even in Yoruba land, even in Hausa land, especially the Igbos. I don't know why. There are many killings everywhere in Nigeria. Terrorists is everywhere in Nigeria now, slaughtering human beings for no apparent reason than to wipe away the indigenes and take over their land. That's what it is. Islamize and Fulanize everywhere. They want to take over the land and the resources. Nigeria is a contraction put together by Lord Lugard and his girlfriend, and without the consult of the indigenes. The people amalgamated with different beliefs, different outlook, different religion, different everything. That was a false amalgamation. Okay? They squandered millions and billions of dollars from all the resources, and whereas the poor masses are in danger. They are dying of hunger, no employment, no running water, no good road, and so many other things. That is violation of human being. So from the beginning, as you can see, the country has never been one. Buhari is the tyranny. He doesn't want the people to go, and he doesn't want them to talk. He doesn't want them to live. The people, when they talk, they were persecuted, imprisoned, or even killed. So they carry Nigerian flag, they kill them. They demonstrate, they kill them. They talk, they kill them. They never agree to anything to make things work. Buhari, Nigeria, if Buhari is alive, Buhari is not alive. Even the one that is acting as Buhari is the worst enemy. He doesn't want to see any person survive in the southeast. Nigeria has not achieved anything since the independence. Nigeria has a potential to become the greatest nation in the world, but people running it are terrorists. They are terrorists. Sheikh Gumi, Laya Mohammed, and all the rest of them. Even Buhari. Buhari was the person who formed the first terrorist group, Boko Haram. You know? So everything has gone out of hand when they are bringing all the bandits together. Now, if I start mentioning, in October 20th, Obibo, 3,884 people dead in Obibo under the command of Nyeso Wicked. That's what I call that one. The zoo army and police is killing Biafrans every day, even those in prison. They arrested Umuada and put them in prison for just demonstrating for the release of Mazi and Kanu. So, to mention but a few, violation of human rights by Nigerian government is too much. It's too much. It's out of hand. Not to mention the one that happened in 1967 to 1970. There was over 5 million Biafran life was lost in the Nigerian Biafran war, they call it. The massacre of 50 innocent Biafrans by the army people and feeding them. They fed them the sewage. You saw that one. They beheaded the chairman of Association of Nigerian Aid Workers. The beheading of the many Christians and killing of priests and pastors by Boko Haram Fulanis. The kidnapping and raping of women of the indigenous people of Biafra. I don't know which one to mention. The killing of 200 youth outside Mazi and the Kanu's compound that are protecting the compound, and the killing of the 28 inside his compound when they are trying to kill him. They kill even the dog. The killing goes on and goes. Which one can I say? It's too much. Too much killing. Too much. They bomb the churches and marketplaces and the houses where indigenous people are living. The abduction and imprisonment of over 6,000 innocent people they put in prison for no just cause. The killing goes on every day. It is inhuman. I can't say anymore too much when I'm talking about it. All the things I'm mapping out here is over 20. If I call it one by one, we are not going to go out here. So I just want to talk a little bit about Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, he has no case. He hasn't committed any crime. Asking for referendum is not asking for anything bad. As a human being, we have the right, for our right to decide our own fate, to decide what we want for our body. It's like now the whole world is making people to believe that something bad is good, to making them to agree for whatever they tell them to do. He has to be released unconditionally as soon as possible. They have to pay even through their nose damages for holding the innocent man for that long, for no just cause, according to human rights. When you read their human rights, all those people, Buhari, Laya Mohammed, all of them, all the governors killing people and maiming people and detaining them for no just cause are supposed to be imprisoned. They are supposed to go to prison. They arrested the only one who stood firm about what the Buhari-led government is doing, because they don't like any person to say the truth. They are always lying, liar Muhammad, liar everybody. You know, they are doing everything. This is not time to create unnecessary friction. I bring that back again. So I will advise everybody to keep their differences aside to achieve our goal, which involves the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra referendum. We need to stick together to actualize this Biafra. Please, I'm pleading. I'm not urging. I'm pleading to you people. I know you can be together. I see, like I said it before. The country is totally in jeopardy. Don't lose focus, irrespective of false accusation or people trying to divide you. A lot of Biafrans are in prison today because of selfish interests. Each time you speak out, you are put in trouble. You put yourself in trouble. God will use Biafra to show that we are his children. God is about to destroy Nigeria beyond recognition. Anyway, I'm saying that our governors, our senators, even traditional rulers, most of them are compromised. You know, they've sold their soul to the devil, and they cannot come back now. So God will punish the wicked. He must surely punish the wicked. I just want to plead with everyone to work together in peace and unity, as that will do us better than harm. I understand that uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. So we pray for all the head of IPOB, the DOS, the lawyers, everybody working tirelessly to see that Mazi Nnamdi is released and the Biafra is actualized. Hopelessly is the enemy of justice, and the enemy we have is within, not outside. Please, everybody, watch
My sister, please, I have to cut this short. We still have a
Okay, then.
and it's almost approaching midnight. It's supposed to be at least 3 minutes-ish.
Oh,
So,
all right then.
everyone can speak.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. I think I stopped so far. Everybody have a good night. God bless us all and protect us all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You see?
We go to Silas.
Yes. Is it my turn? Okay.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. I thank everyone. I respect this noble IPOB family. All of you are doing a very great job. I stand on the existing protocol, and I want to reaffirm.
Social Democrat leader Magdalena Andersson. She replaced Stefan Löfven as head of the party after he retired earlier this month. Of the Solomon Islands after.
Sorry for that. I want to use the opportunity to reaffirm our purpose. It hasn't changed. We are here to free our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We will restore Biafra, come rain, come sun. We will build Biafra to a state that will be admirable, and we will defend Biafra. As such, we're here to communicate with our Biafran, our audience, and whoever that is seeking to harm us. The struggle is continuing. We also know that the irresponsible Nigerian government that always misplaces its priorities are not relenting. Currently, they are on occupying mission in the southeastern states to annoy us and to keep Nigeria one for the foreigners and for the interests of the Fulanis alone. These are very clear to us, and we know very well that the only thing keeping Nigeria together is the military and the security forces. They are doing so by occupying areas where intelligent people are, where industrious people are. They will come, they will occupy the land, they will provoke the civilians, they will dehumanize and belittle respectful elders and youth. And when they are challenged, they will kill and maim and even rape people. The killing of youth has been intensified since the beginning of this year. And the whole world is watching, but we, the indigenous people of Biafra, are watching more closely. And we will not let it go unpunished. So, the current burning of markets, the burning of the town in Zombe, remember that is not up to 3 months ago. And then the burning of our mama. It shows a pattern. It shows a modus, the same modus used by Boko Haram. And what does that tell you? They think because they control the media that they can control the people. No one trusts anything that comes from any Nigerian media house, let alone the government or even the military. As we know, their origin is through slavery and the Nigerian system. So, because we've spent too much time, I will let our people know that we should remain strong, we should remain resolute, we should try and avoid the Nigerian military as much as we can, or the Nigerian security forces, and even the government. They are not truthful, they don't like the people, they don't even like the land. If they do, you will see good roads, you will see hospitals that function, you will see a good educational environment. The workers will be paid. The little money they get from the mineral resources, especially the oil sale, will be reflected in the people, like our counterparts, the United Arab Emirates. They are only existing because of their economic resources derived from the oil. And similarly, the Saudi Arabia, we sell the same commodity. We should enjoy the same privilege or the same economic benefits. But that doesn't happen. Our people should open their eyes and not run to fake politicians. Our politicians are fake in the sense that they don't stand for our people. They can't even dictate what is wrong. Of course, they have been bought and they can't do anything. So, Biafrans, I call on God to bring peace on us, to defend us, to be with us, and to strengthen us. What we want is to free our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, restore Biafra, build Biafra, and maintain it as well as defend it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mazi. You are welcome. Is Zubi here? It's getting to midnight over here. If you be here, Ekene, are you here? Are you speaking to us? Ekene, are you here? In absence of Ekene and Zubi, we are approaching closing time. Thank you all, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kiran Gudo, residing in Australia here. Thank you all for listening to us. Thank you for being a Biafran. Thank you all, IPOB worldwide. What has come to a man is equal to a man. And whatever that happens or whatever situation, you'll find you are in your generation, you try to fix it and make it a better generation before you leave. There was one of our brothers here who was saying that no going back. When he said that, I smiled, I laughed. I said that we don't even have a place to go back to. So going back is not even an option. We don't even have a place to go back to. So we have to continue moving forward and achieve and defeat our enemy. Elohim is on our side. Let you put together and be with us. Thank you all for...
Looks like Uchenna Chuku, somebody hasn't spoken.
Okay, Mazi, are you here? Okay, can you tell me? I hope you're not driving. A little bit of noise, please. Pardon?
Am I coming out well?
Yeah, but a little bit of noise, not coming out very well.
Somebody muted him now, so somebody Zubi muted him, so we can't hear him.
Uche, can you unmute yourself? Zubi, do you want to take the microphone?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, please. Zubi, wait, let him continue.
Good evening, Biafrans. This is Mazi, reporting from Melbourne, Victoria. I want to start by saying a quote. It's a popular quote from Harriet Tubman. She was an abolitionist and a slave. She escaped slavery, and she said in her quote that she freed 1,000 slaves, but she could have saved more if they knew they were slaves. Now, the realization that comes to you when you know your situation is the first step to solving your problems. Today, we are faced with the problem of identity. Our people, we don't know who we are. We have been in this struggle for a long time, and nothing has changed. It's becoming unbearable that the people that are in position of power, the people that they call the learned people, educated people, the people that should make a difference in the society of Biafra are just there and they are doing nothing. And it's concerning to most of us. That's why when they say, oh, it's the people in diaspora that is making all of these noises. Yes, we are making this noise because we see how societies work. We see how people behave. We have lived in communities where your voice matters. How the society treats you matters. Everything about you is out of the society. And we are coming from a place, just like my national coordinator just said, that we don't even have a place to go back to. Why don't we have a place to go back to? Because we see hopelessness. We don't see people who are in position of power acting up. And the problem is that they're not acting up. They don't even realize that they are slaves. They don't realize. It's abominable what happened on the last court date. We had most of these men that were representing us, our so-called elders,
and you've been there since morning, and you've been outside under the sun, and you were given an opportunity to tell the world what's happening, how you've been treated, how you've been maligned by the society, by the judiciary, by the state protectors, the actors of state, and all you said was you are supporting one Nigeria. You are supporting your slave master. And this brings us to the realization that they don't know what they are doing. They have no idea how to liberate us. Our people would say, follow who know road. The people we are talking about the sanctity of life. We are talking about human rights. We are talking about standard of living. We are talking about your life and rights and education. We are not talking about politics. We are talking about life. And they believe we are doing this because of politics. We are not interested in politics. Which has been lost, which has been eroded by the charlatans that has controlled our what happened a couple of days ago. It has repeated in Izombe, and the other day it happened in our mama, and no one is saying anything. There is no reaction about this. For how long should we continue like this? This is the question that you should ask yourself every day when you wake up. When you go to the market and you see wrong, when you live in the environment, you have to ask yourself, for how long will I be in this situation? And any day you find an answer to that, you know you are an IPOB. Because this is the only group, this is the only house, the only family that has come to realize the solution to our problem. And that's why we are speaking up. That's why we fight in the face of death. That's why we have conscience. That's why we believe in the restoration of our dignity. We are not interested in the wealth. If we are interested in the wealth, we are 10 times better than the people that rule Nigeria today. We have people in IPOB that are better than the people that rule Nigeria today. But why are we not interested in that? Because this is a faulty system. Please ask yourself every day, what is my situation in life? Why am I here? You are in the uni and you don't have a future. You are in the market, you don't have a future. You are a civil servant, you can't even feed your family. We live in the diaspora where Every person, once you wake up in the morning and go to work, there is dignity of labor, there is peace in the society, you have your rights, and you are able to cater for your daily needs once you wake up in the morning. How many people wake up in the morning in Nigeria that could feed themselves? I'm not talking about education. I'm not talking about health. I'm not talking about the security of lives. I'm talking about common food. And you live in that situation. You have your doctorate degrees and you're still roaming the streets trying to find a job that pays you 20,000 naira. And you haven't realized that you are part of the problem. Why are you part of the problem? Because you have not realized that you are a slave. Your identity have been stolen. Your voice have been stifled. And your ability to progress in life has been stopped by someone. That is the call for self-determination. Because when we say self-determination, people don't realize it is a clarion call for you to wake up, speak up, and take action to liberate yourself. And this is what IPOB is doing. I will say it again. Ask yourself, you want to listen to voices every day that masquerade around, giving you false hope. That is not the solution to the problem. That is not the solution to the issues. Just remember this tonight. Who am I? Just ask yourself, if I have a child now, can I give a good future to my child in Nigeria without involving in anything criminal? Once you get the answer to that, then you are a free man. Thank you. I will stop here tonight. Thank you, Onyisi. Dalu.
Thank you very much, Mazi. That's a very powerful one. Even if it's just a brief. A word is enough for a wise. Did you hear him? Ask yourself, who am I? Every blessed day. When you do that, your integrity will come back. Stop listening to fake news. It's Zubi here. We're about to run them up. It's almost 12 midnight, 7 minutes to 12.
Oh, Biafra. I'm going to.
Oh, Biafra.
It's going to be snappy. I thank every one of you for attending this Holy Family conversation this night. It's almost 12 o'clock here. Thank our leader. I pray for him. I hope so-called Buhari, I will look into it. That word he just mentioned, or the Nigerian papers mentioned, would like to see that. Like to see our leader. Like to welcome our leader back to our family. We don't have much to beat around the bush about Buhari. Buhari, you know that Nigeria is not our country. We are Biafrans. From now till tomorrow, we are Biafrans. I do not negotiate. We're not negotiating to come back to Nigeria. We are Biafra, a nation of ours. And that's where we belong. And that's where we believe in. So there is no remedy that will bring us back to Nigeria. Whether you like it, whether you love it, whether you hate it, Biafra will be restored in our own lifetime. For those commenting on newspaper, when you're reading about those newspaper, please think about those who try to cancel Igbo name. They're not Igbo people. They're never Igbo people. They say the command and control has been tarnished or something. Can you believe that? It's laughable when I hear something like this. Or something people read about them and say, comment about them on the fake TV brand enveloped television in Nigeria. The IPOP structure is massively intact, and no human being on this planet can destroy what our leader have built. US have built. So, for those of you making caricature of yourself, back off, and shame to you all. Those of you using internet to do people, to comment, to donate money for you, I know you are not here for peace. You have a true emotion, a true motive, and then you're going all over the places, conversing rubbish from Umada, from wherever, Taiba, Nelly. All of you should start thinking about how to make things work out for yourself. We are not happy seeing where you guys are going. You try to bribe everybody, try to make everybody dance for you too. You cannot bribe everybody. Not everyone is fool. Those foolish ones, get them, give them money. Maybe they are very poor, or maybe they are confused. But the original IPOP, the solid IPOP members, you cannot do nothing to them. You cannot even talk to them, because when you come, whichever way you come from, every angle, they know, they understand where you're coming from. Your statement tells them who you are. So go back home. We don't have time to entertain you anymore. Enough of you. Go back home and go and pray so that Chukwu will have mercy on you. Because all of you are sin and conscious. God is not happy because of our land. I'm not happy. You've done so much damage. We're watching you. Don't say we don't want you now, because we have everything in IPOP. If you want good, there is a lot of good. If you want madness, there's a lot of madness. There's people who can do undo. So be very careful with IPOP. Don't stop jumping around like touts on the park. Be very, very careful, you guys. We want you. We know every one of you. Finland to United States to Biafra land to some part of Europe. We know everywhere, wherever you are, we can locate you, track you down, and discuss or do whatever. So be very careful and don't muck around with IPOP. This IPOP is so big for you guys to come in and muck around with. IPOP is not Igbo meeting. Just be very careful, because you've seen a lot of people giving you warning, but you don't want to listen to them. One day you will listen. Going back to Biafra land, you can see yourself. Nigerian soldiers today become laughing stock in Africa. They call themselves giants of Africa, right? Can you believe Nigeria is a giant of Africa? What have they achieved? Some African countries have gone to the moon. Even if they haven't gone to the moon, they launched their satellites. Can you call Nigeria from any part of the world and receive clear signal? Do you know why? there is no sunlight. Boroboro sunlight. Satellite, fake satellite. There's no clear conversation with anyone in Nigeria, being direct line, being WhatsApp, being everywhere, wherever you go. This is telling you that Nigeria is a laughing stock. Days of Zoom. All you do is recruit only killers, Fulani people, group of Fulanis, and they come to Igbo land and killing people as you wish, killing them, burning their shops, their business, their houses. Breaks my heart. Very, 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 very sad to see something like that. Look around you, everywhere in the world, everyone is moving forward, how to invent something that no one else has, how to achieve something, how to lift everyone from poverty. But Nigeria is sinking into poverty. Everyone is eating once a day and eating rubbish food. There's nothing good, nothing. Just name one thing that is good in Nigeria, nothing. Repent, Zoom, and let us go. Let's show you how society works. Let's teach you how civilization works. Biafra are equal to tax. Let us show you. Let us teach you. Because we're not going to be tolerating all this rubbish every time. Recruit people from the bush, give them gun, they're killing our people. Please stop and do something that will help your people. Because we Biafrans, we decided to march forward, and Biafra is our destination. We will not waste your time. Thank everyone that participated here tonight. May Biafra strengthen you, give you more courage to speak out, give you more courage, and bless your families. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you very much, Mazi. I appreciate. I hope we're not missing anybody today. It's now 1 minute, 2 minutes past 12 midnight here. The only thing I have to say now, because I couldn't say something earlier, is something taking home. Please remember that we don't have where to go back. Going back is unacceptable. We don't even have where to go back. Second one is ask yourself who you are. Remember that if you don't know who you are, the world will tell you who you are. So you better discover yourself. I will have a topic today about integrity. But that should be next time. So we're going to go. We're already on a Thursday over here. So might as well form, if we can hand over back to Alazium, that will be very fine.
Yeah.
Mazi, are you here?
I'm here, yes, I'm here. And, thank you all for the program. It's very interesting, and hope to see you all next week.
Very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. We highly appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Mazi, anything to say? Good night. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're right. This is the end of the program, and we'll be going to our normal broadcast in a few minutes. We will be having our normal program. So what will happen is I will exit the broadcast for some time and get mine ready. So remember, Angwa people will be here as well today. So we'll see you in a few minutes.